So I wrote something. So the first part of it is something that I wrote. And because I do so much work in transition, so transitioning service members into civilian life, I get to hear a lot of stories and descriptions of what that feels like. I have my own experience, so I wanted to share that with you in the beginning portion, and then I'll go into a poem written by John Adgard called In Times of Peace. That poem is really about the feelings of transitioning out of war, and I think it sums up quite perfectly how a lot of folks feel from what I gathered from stories. Proficient with my weapons, Mark 19, 240, 249, 203, M4, and 9, I was told women don't go to war. 45 days at my first duty station, I received orders to Iraq. I was told women don't go to war. While on mission to cover a convoy supply to Baghdad, my team was hit and I happened to take up the rear that day. I was thrown from my vehicle, landing on my back and face, only to come 2 seconds later, run back to my weapon, and take position. I was told women don't go to war. I came home a different person than I once was, struggling to acclimate, not woman enough, and not veteran enough. I was told women don't go to war. Years later, in my advocacy for veterans and service members, I continue to battle with my invisible wounds. I battle with not being able to save them all. I am told women don't go to war. I served in the United States Air Force, deployed to Iraq in 2006 when I was 19 years old as a turret gunner, attached to the 435th Security Forces Squadron. I am told women do not go to war. That finger, index to be exact, so used to a trigger's warmth, how will it begin to deal with the skin that threatens only to embrace? Those feet, so at home in heavy boots and stepping over bodies, how will they cope with a bubble bath when foam is all there is for ambush? And what of hearts in times of peace? Will war-worn hearts grow sluggish like Valentine roses wilting without the adrenaline of a bullet's blood rush? When the dust of peace has settled on a nation, how will human arms handle the death of weapons? And what of ears? Are ears so tuned to sirens that the closing of wings causes a tremor? As for eyes, are eyes ready for the soft dance of a butterfly's bootless invasion? Thank you.